Because I think the 5v5 definitely DRX are favored.
Oh yeah.
Can they execute on the back of this composition? Can you play around, jump on you, and then stack up the stun?
Yeah.
And you're either flashing or you're getting locked up. So
another couple of camps though, and Willa will be level 6, so that's something. First Drake though goes over to the bros.
Good spike to get. I think he's going for Zeke's first for the ultimate haste. Obviously the nice cool burn.
Yeah. Feels so dangerous. Still, Willa is coming on over.
Probably not. But a lot of pressure afforded.
Yeah. Well, that is going to be Gideon locking down that grub. One apiece. There's now Namgung moving over. Roma, first one to get into the river here. As that is going to be Gideon securing grub number 2.
Gideon winning on grubs?
Oh man, this is so dangerous for DRX.
Yeah.
More plates are going to go down.
That's how we know we're watching a game of culture, right?
Oh yeah.
Focus purely on the macro, not the just the bloodthirsty kill chasing.
This is not a barbarian's game.
Yeah.
This is a thinking man's game. As Andil is thinking about trying to dissuade Gideon from going in onto this dragon. There is no unstoppable force as Fate's Call is going to come out. There is the Chemtech Dragon taken though, and Willa is likely to just die. Perfect execution there from Roma. Not going to debate the name of that one right there, as out goes Jiu, has to use the flash. And DRX, they lose out on the Drake, and they lose a kill, and the turret goes down in the top lane. It's a disaster!
So
yeah, that's going to be a tough soul to deal with, especially with a Sejuani on the table. Andil is just struggling to do much of anything at all, but now we're looking for a little bit of an ulti from Willa. See whether we actually get one, as the flash out from Namgung is going to be there. Yukal still at full health. Teddy down to the bailout already, and he's just dead. Rich in the backline looking for casting here, as it's a trade of 80 carries, but there's the unstoppable force from Willa to stop this Sejuani from getting away. And now Andil gets on in there once again, as now Roma! Oh dear, could this be the attack of the Broma, as once again, he's found a decent angle, but Yukal's still there with a fair bit of damage. And Roma's not going to quite be able to get it.
Basically one shot. Oh, we're getting more fighting.
I believe Andil is dead, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Teddy pulls out the sticks, and down goes the Rakan.
Buddy system.
Tap on the turret. Knock down some crystalline overgrowth. As Rift Herald being taken right now. Willa doesn't have his ulti for another 6 seconds. As Handshake is going to go wide 4. Ticking down. They do manage to take it.
AP Jax.
Well, I mean, why not? Finn did it. It must be good. Okay, in they go. Hostile takeover comes down as Roma gets into the backline. He's in the shroud. Jiu is just eviscerated. Nothing he can really do about it. And now into the backline goes Rich. There's the unstoppable force they were waiting for. And everyone melts at the hands of the Victor.
Wow.
It's going to be a full house here. Victor's full of Jaxes, and down will go the Drake. DRX, welcome back to the series. I see you took a bit of a timeout. I'm glad you decided that you wanted to play the game.
Now we see the Malphite value. There we go. That's what you do. You just
Look at the pro fans. They're like,
yeah.
Wait, that's what Malphite does?
There we go.
I thought that ability was a gap closer. Themselves a team fight. It's not what this composition is built for, but it's what it's going to have to do to deny this dragon from going down. Namgung flash handshake does come on in. The Glacial Prison goes down as well. Hostile takeover is decent. Andil down already, as Rich getting taken out by Roma in this backline. DRX are getting out team fight by this composition somehow, and the Drake is secured by the bros. The unstoppable force right on top of Teddy, but he keeps himself alive as Namgung is going to be able to pick up Jiu, and this time at least Jiu has survived, but I don't know whether it's actually going to win it out as the Featherstorm goes up, but he doesn't have the other option. Teddy's taken down. Oh my god, he lasts for such a long time, but it's the bros in the end that reign supreme.
Finding exactly the fight they need. The flank angle so good, and you could see DRX uncomfortable, not seeing the opportunity to find a good engage. The Malphite ult held for so long because there wasn't a tight area for them just to fire on. The last fight that they won was everyone was clumped together. It was easy, it was obvious, but here everyone was split up to the side. And Roma was such a threat.
Yeah.
On the back angle, decimated Rich on the back line.
These are getting look. I don't know whether Andil is going to be able to do enough.
He's a Rakan.
Yeah, he wants.
Although Rich is not a Rakan.
He is not, and he is looking to make his way in. That is going to be the first kill on Namgung. Now a teleport forward. Roma is in a lot of trouble. Leap Strike is there, and I think Roma should be going down if, Yukal finds the Death Ray. So 2 are dead in exchange for the Baron. I don't know whether it's necessarily, if they take the Maiden, it's definitely worth, but the Maiden survives with 100 health.
You know, we've obviously talked about Baron being worth less, but I do think the Baron buff has a lot of value. You need to follow up when Teddy flashes out. Okay, we're just fighting.
Yeah, we are. Bros are going to back up their jungler as Gideon is very difficult to kill. Willa not looking quite so much as he does ult his way out of there.
Yeah, so I was like Baron power play. Doesn't give us much gold, especially because people died, but let's talk about what you can get, because you can play side. No, we're fighting.
Yep.
They're down a lot of gold on the Baron power play.
As hostile takeover is going to clip onto Jiu, who almost just kills Willa as a result.
That's
and
enough.
That should be Soul.
Yeah, that's enough with Willa that low, no ult. Does have the flash, but it's so hard to get back in again.
I'm pretty sure that DRX knows that they have to fight for this, because Mountain Soul is so difficult to deal with. Let's see whether they can actually get in. There's the quickness from Andil. He does try and get rid of Gideon, and into the backline goes Rich, looking for Teddy, but the bailout is running. He did have an arm guard, as the Arcane Storm is terrifying, and the Akali will go down, but Jiu is dead once again. Rich will jump on top of Teddy to lock that one down as Willa gets into the pit, and Gideon's out. They are giving over the Dragon to DRX, and DRX will stay alive in this game. A 3 versus 3 here as the handshake goes wide. Absolutely pivotal there as Casting still wanting to take this fight, and back they will go, and Casting, oh, he gets healed up, but the Death Ray is going to be enough to help take him down. The handshake to say, nope, we don't want to die anymore, and we can understand the Bros will walk away. Some defensive choices as well will mean that his Lord Doms is a little bit later. And Rich was thinking about heading towards that top side, but Roma does just go back home.
Yeah, Empowered Recall gets him out quickly. He was looking for a flank angle. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that Rome is level 15, Yukal's level 17.
That is a large level discrepancy. And also, like, the experience bars are the same, so it's exactly 2 levels ahead. It's kind of ridiculous. Namgung, it's going to be difficult for him to join this fight, but Willa is also alone. Hostile takeover will connect onto Jiu once again, but he gets cleansed. Will be able to get himself out. Good McHale's there from Andil. And there it is! The unstoppable force gets into the backline. The layering of the counter-strike is so good as Andil, even able to survive for such a long time as Rich dives onto Teddy once again, but he's able to hop mad. Does have the bailout there, but it's not enough. And Roma this time, even with perfect execution, he cannot win the fight. Namgung and Roma, the last ones left standing, and DRX, I think I can hear it already. The Silver Scrapes is beginning to sound as DRX walk up the mid lane.
The power of the 5v5, the Malphite going in, catching Teddy, and he's trying to do his best to fight his way out of this situation, but there's just not enough that can be done.
Well, we'll see whether the Broma can do some absolute heroism here to save this game. The health bars aren't exactly the highest, but Jiu is at full health right now and has the Featherstorm available. I'm pretty sure this is just going to game 5 right here. Yukao going to go down. The bailout is not going to be enough. And Namgung, he is just going to be icing on the cake. Never mind, he'll survive, but the Nexus will not.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.